Social media in the United States has been rapidly growing, especially on college campuses and amongst young adults. I decided to do a study on how social media is impacting college students. In this video, I interviewed 7 students at the University of Georgia to see how social media is influencing their college experience.
My name is Kellen McLeod and I'm a junior.
My name is Corbin Aiken. I'm a senior and I'm 22 years old.
My name is Steven Terry and I'm a 5th year.
I'm Molly Kate Harris. I'm 22 years old and I'm a senior at the University of Georgia.
Hey, my name is Tyler Bello, 22 years old, senior at UGA, studying finance.
I'm Ian White, I'm 19. I'm 20, sorry. I'm not even 19. Sorry, I'm 20 and I'm a 2nd year.
I'm Sarah. I'm 20 and I'm a sophomore. I really like Instagram, probably because it kind of gives me a chance to pretend I'm a photographer and represent what I'm doing visually, because I'm not that good at writing or tweeting or just kind of write about what I'm doing, so it's cool to be able to share through pictures.
Out of all the social media platforms, I use Facebook the most, and I'm on it a total of 30 minutes per day.
So, I use a few kinds of social media. I use Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
I use a lot of different social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Google+. Really anything that is social media, I usually at least try it once. The one that is probably the most effective for what I want to do in the future is either Twitter or Facebook, just because when you look at businesses and organizations, those are the ones that they use to reach their audience. So if I want a job in social media, I feel like that's the most logical source of social media that I should use.
Usually I get on Facebook just to take a mental break and just not do my homework right after that.
So I think it's definitely changed the way that I think about representing myself to other people. I think a lot about how I'm communicating my identity and what I'm about online, often almost more so than I do in a day-to-day practice. So I think that would probably be the biggest change, would be kind of creating this identity that just exists on the web, so that if people want to find out about you, you'll kind of have this, I don't know, image that you've put out there that represents who you are.
I feel that social media, specifically Facebook, has affected my college career because it's allowed me to stay in contact with my classmates. It's also chronicled my college career. So after college, I can go back and I can say, well, what happened my freshman year, my sophomore year, my junior year, and senior year, and see what I was doing, see who I was hanging out with, and what was happening in my life as well as my friends' lives.
So, as far as my take on social media, I would say that it hasn't affected my college experience as far as what I do and what I would have done, but it affects kind of how things are recorded and shared publicly with others, maybe to where some people will do things so they're seen by others.
I think social media can be a catalyst for social interaction and also kind of like a crutch. I think it can open doors to having interactions with people, but also can kind of hinder us from taking a more concerted effort to be friendly.
I think that social media allows us to have passive relationships with people more so than interacting in real life.